Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. Do not move past this video. I am not asking, I am warning you. This is not a coincidence, and the algorithm absolutely did not bring you here. God intercepted your feed today because you are standing at the exact threshold of a permanent timeline shift. What I am about to reveal was sealed in the throne room of heaven until this very second. The enemy is working overtime to distract you right now. He hopes you will swipe away because he knows the brutal truth. If you hear this specific message, his hold over your romantic destiny breaks completely. Do not let the Matrix steal this profound revelation. If you leave before the end, you will forfeit the exact prophetic instruction that guarantees your breakthrough. Lock your attention right now. Welcome, the dearly beloved anointed ones. Someone who treated you as replaceable is currently experiencing a full-blown internal system crash, and it is a highly public, completely irreversible collapse. You know exactly who I am talking about. They walked around with absolute arrogance while constructing a false narrative about you. They whispered lies to anyone who would listen to their poison. They expected your departure to break your spirit forever. But instead, you became the uncertainty they were never built to handle. And now, the very people they used to gossip with are watching them unravel. Their mask has not just slipped, it has completely shattered. Buckle in, chosen one, because what you are about to hear is not just a simple commentary on your past. It is a specific, undeniable X-ray of the meltdown happening behind closed doors right now. But this is not just about their spectacular fall from grace. A divine romantic union is speeding toward your reality today. This incoming love story is going to shock the entire world. It will violently disrupt the plans of every single person who tried to keep you in the dark. There is a physical reason you have been feeling that heavy weight this week. That suffocating tightness in your chest at 3 in the morning is not an accident. That burning exhaustion behind your eyes is very real. Listen closely, because this is the exact part the enemy tried to hide from you while you were suffering in silence. That physical weight is your highly advanced spirit detecting their absolute panic. You are sensing the frantic energy of the narcissist who just realized they permanently lost access to you. They are starving for your brilliant light, and the spiritual backlash is hitting your physical body. Stop swallowing that uncomfortable pain down. Stop wondering why they act like nothing happened, and absolutely stop waiting in wound for an apology that will never arrive. You were never the problem in that dynamic. You were the irreplaceable diamond they foolishly tried to treat like a cheap rock. Your pure frequency acted as a flawless mirror. Your bright light simply exposed the deep rot they desperately wanted to hide from the world. They punished you for the reflection they could not bear to look at. Their rejection was actually your ultimate divine protection. Let me completely reframe your reality right now. You did not lose anything valuable. The intense isolation you have been enduring is not a punishment for being broken. It is the sacred incubation season. Heaven deliberately separated you from the noisy crowd to protect your frequency from contamination. You were removed from the false matrix because your bloodline required a powerful savior. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for. The generational patterns of broken relationships end with you today. The universe had to isolate you to upgrade your spiritual armor. Your deep loneliness was just the heavy door closing on their toxic access. While you were crying in the dark, divine forces were preparing a massive table for your undeniable victory. Now, the painful preparation phase is officially over. The universe is orchestrating a romantic collision that defies all human logic. This specific union carries a frequency so high that it will shatter the matrix programming around you. The people who mocked your solitary journey will soon watch in absolute silence. They will witness a miraculous love story they could never replicate. Your quiet obedience in private has just activated a massive public blessing. Every single tear you shed in secret was catalogued by the divine council. The karmic partners who drained your precious energy thought they won the battle. They are about to realize they merely set the stage for your ultimate triumph. The contrast between their current misery and your incoming glory will be staggering. Stay with me, because this next revelation is the absolute key to everything. The narcissist is desperately trying to block this incoming frequency. They feel the atmosphere shifting, and it terrifies them completely. I am going to expose the exact weapons they are trying to use against you right now. You must understand their hidden panic to claim your permanent freedom. Now, let us go deeper into your physical reality. You have been carrying a strange exhaustion in your bones lately. The weight feels like a thick blanket wrapped around your shoulders, and every morning when you wake up, the heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You push through your daily tasks, but inside, you are barely holding on. Listen closely to what heaven is revealing right now. That sudden jolt that wakes you up at 3 in the morning is not a coincidence. You lie there in the dark with your jaw clenched tight. Your heart races while a thick brain fog clouds your mind during the day. The Matrix will try to label this as normal stress or a medical issue, but the raw truth is far more profound. You are not losing your mind, and you are absolutely not suffering from an ordinary physical breakdown. That heavy sensation is actually a highly advanced spiritual alarm system ringing inside your body. Because your spirit is so incredibly receptive, you are physically absorbing the frantic energy of the narcissist. They are violently panicking in the spiritual realm right now. This is the exact reason you have felt so drained over the last 3 days. The person who treated you as an option just realized their access to your light is permanently severed. Their energetic cord to your pure frequency has been completely cut. While they project a fake smile to the public, their internal world is starving. The heavy chest you feel is their desperate echo. For years, you operated as a human battery for incredibly toxic people. You poured your golden energy into endless black holes without ever asking for a single thing in return. You thought your pure love could heal their deep wounds, but they only viewed your boundless empathy as a resource to be mercilessly consumed. You were targeted because your light is genuinely irreplaceable. Now, the parasite has lost its most vital host. The manipulator is pacing their room right now while feeling the massive void of your absence. They expected your departure to destroy your gentle spirit. They waited with bated breath for you to crawl back and beg for their crumbs of affection, but your silence became a deafening roar that shattered their fragile ego completely. Stop wondering if you made the wrong choice by walking away from that toxic cycle. That brain fog and the lump in your throat are simply the final toxins leaving your cellular memory. Your physical vessel is actively purging the residual venom of their manipulation. Heaven is scrubbing your energy field clean to prepare you for the miraculous love story approaching your timeline. You cannot receive a divine union while holding on to a demonic attachment. You are standing on the edge of a massive energetic shift. The old karmic partner is furiously trying to pull your vibration back down into their miserable reality. They want you to stay trapped in that dark loop of endless waiting and unspoken apologies. But you are a demonstrated warrior of light. You no longer play by their pathetic rules. Your sudden exhaustion is the final battle before your permanent liberation. Take a deep breath and consciously release that foreign anxiety from your body. It never belonged to you in the first place. You are simply the mirror that reflected their own terrifying emptiness back at them. The dark elite cannot stop what is coming. The moment you stop swallowing their projected fear, your physical vitality will rush back into your system. You are about to step into an untouched power that will make them tremble. Despite the severe emotional exhaustion they put you through, something miraculous is happening to your physical appearance. The universe is actively rewarding your quiet endurance with an ageless glow. While their intense envy is aging them rapidly, your cellular structure is literally reversing its clock. You walk into rooms looking younger and completely unbothered by their childish games. This radiant transformation is driving the narcissist absolutely insane. We are about to expose exactly how this incoming divine partner will recognize your hidden frequency. The universe is aligning a romantic reward that will completely erase this temporary pain. Your days of being the isolated empath are officially ending. The heavens are dispatching a soul who matches your depth and honors your fierce loyalty. They will not drain your energy like the karmic vampires of your past. They are coming to multiply your light and elevate your divine mission. But first, we must lock an energetic shield around your current physical space. The enemy is watching your progress, and he hates the authority you are stepping into today. If your spirit confirms this raw truth, gently press the like button to seal your energetic alignment with heaven. Let your physical action declare your absolute freedom from their invisible chains. Let us break down exactly what happened behind their closed doors. You spent years torturing yourself with the exact same question, and you lay awake wondering why your pure love was never enough for them. You thought your gentle heart was somehow deeply flawed or completely inadequate. But here is the raw truth they could never say out loud. You were never lacking anything. The reality is that you were absolutely terrifying to them because your high frequency operated as a flawless mirror in their dark world. When they looked into your eyes, they did not see your beautiful soul. They saw their own terrifying emptiness reflecting right back at them. Your pure light exposed every single lie they built their pathetic life upon. They could not handle it. They did not walk away because they found someone better than you. They ran away because they needed a much cheaper audience. They needed someone who would easily buy into their fake matrix programming without asking questions. You were a rare diamond placed in the hands of a complete spiritual beggar. They simply did not have the internal currency to afford your presence. You must stop blaming yourself for their ultimate failure to love you. The karmic partners of your past were never meant to be your final destination. They were merely spiritual tests disguised as romantic connections. They studied your brilliant light and expertly mirrored your personality to gain your absolute trust. But a demon can only wear an angel disguise for a short time. Eventually, the massive energetic cost of matching your frequency broke their fake persona. The mask cracked open and their true toxic nature poured out into your reality. They began to devalue you, to desperately lower your vibration down to their miserable level. They wanted you to feel small so they could finally feel powerful. But they severely underestimated your divine core. You are a demonstrated warrior of light who refuses to break. When their manipulation tactics failed to destroy you, they immediately shifted their strategy. They launched a silent smear campaign behind your back to protect their fragile ego. They poisoned the minds of everyone around you to control the narrative completely. They were terrified you would speak the truth first. But here is where their entire manipulation completely miscalculated your true power. They expected you to scream and fight back against their ridiculous lies. They wanted you to react emotionally so they could label you as the crazy one. Instead, you handed them the lethal weapon of your total silence. You starved their demons by completely unplugging from their chaotic matrix. Your absolute refusal to engage was a divine mandate in action. That incredible restraint was not a sign of weakness or surrender. That single act of choosing your dignity over your revenge signed their spiritual eviction notice. You handed the final verdict to a court they can never appeal. Heaven watched you walk through the fire with your head held high in absolute silence. You never needed to defend your character to a crowd of blind fools. The universe deliberately let them misunderstand you to swiftly clear your path. Those fake friends were the excess weight you had to drop before your massive timeline shift. God removed the wrong people so they could not poison your incoming harvest. Your intense isolation was actually a rigorous spiritual cleansing. The narcissist is currently watching you from a distance in absolute disbelief. They assumed your world would collapse the second they walked out the door. But instead, you are stepping into a radiant power that makes them physically sick with envy. They realize they threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held just to play with cheap rocks. The regret is actively eating them alive. They are drowning in the loud noise of their own miserable making. They frantically search every new face for a tiny replacement of your unique depth. But they quickly discover that your specific frequency is utterly unreplicable. No one else can soothe their demons the way your gentle spirit did. They are permanently locked out of your sacred sanctuary forever. Do not feel a single drop of pity for their current spiritual starvation. You gave them 1,000,000 chances to elevate their soul, and they rejected every single one. Their public unraveling is the exact divine justice heaven promised you from the very beginning. You are not responsible for healing the self-inflicted wounds of a master manipulator. Your only duty is to your own rising. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of people. The universe is currently upgrading your energetic capacity for a completely different reason. You are not just healing from a bad relationship. You are being actively prepared to receive a divine union that will shatter every timeline. We are entering the most crucial phase of your spiritual awakening. You have been forced into an agonizing season of total isolation. The silence in your life has felt absolutely deafening lately. You watched your social circle shrink down to almost nothing. People you trusted deeply suddenly turned their backs and walked away without a single explanation, leaving you to fight a massive spiritual battle entirely on your own. The pain of that rejection cut you to your very core. But let me reframe your entire reality right now. That brutal isolation was never a punishment for your perceived flaws. Heaven deliberately placed you in a strict quarantine to protect your beautiful frequency. You are a cycle breaker, and your bloodline requires a complete energetic reset. The universe is actively preparing you for a divine romantic contract that cannot be copied or stolen. The dark matrix is absolutely terrified of this incoming union. We are going to expose exactly how the universe is clearing your path today. Heaven is releasing 3 specific signs that confirm your severe isolation is actually a divine setup. These signs are the exact truths the narcissist is desperately trying to hide from you. Pay close attention to this next part, because the 3rd sign is the absolute key to unlocking your permanent freedom. Sign number 1 is the sudden and violent removal of toxic attachments. You did not lose those fake friendships by accident. God aggressively shook your tree to see which dead leaves would quickly fall off. The people who abandoned you were secret agents of the Matrix sent to drain your light, and they were merely karmic placeholders blocking the space meant for your true divine partner. Their exit was mandatory. You cannot build a sacred empire while entertaining spiritual thieves in your sanctuary. The heavens had to sweep your environment completely clean. The incoming love story carries a vibration so massive that it requires an entirely pure foundation to survive. Your current loneliness is just the vast empty space being prepared for a miraculous arrival. You are not abandoned, you are highly protected. Sign number 2 is the strange biological upgrade happening in your physical body. Despite the intense emotional trauma you endured, you are inexplicably glowing. You are stepping into an untouched, ageless glow that defies all human logic. Your enemies expected the severe stress of their betrayal to age you terribly. They wanted to see you broken, exhausted, and physically defeated by their twisted games. Instead, you walk through the fire and emerge looking absolutely radiant. Time was supposed to age you, but you are making time itself look like a fool while your enemies drown in their own bitter regret. This physical transformation is a direct result of shedding their heavy demonic energy. Your cellular structure is vibrating at a brand new frequency. The universe is physically dressing you for the spectacular romantic collision, which brings us to the third and most crucial sign. This is the exact secret the master manipulator is hiding behind their fake public smile. Sign number 3 is the undeniable, frantic panic of your past enemies. Even though you are sitting in total isolation, they cannot stop talking about your life because the loud absence of your light is driving them absolutely insane. They are obsessively watching your silent moves. They can spiritually sense that your divine replacement is rapidly approaching. The narcissist knows that when this specific love story manifests, their pathetic lies will be permanently exposed. They are frantically trying to send negative energy to delay your massive blessing. They want you to stay stuck in a dark loop of nostalgia and false hope, but their cheap dark magic is completely useless against you now. This incoming divine union is not a regular romantic relationship. It is a sacred contract written in the throne room of heaven before you were even born. The Matrix cannot replicate this profound connection, and the elite cannot buy it with all their stolen wealth. Your new partner will recognize your hidden frequency instantly. They will fiercely honor the intense battles you fought alone in the dark. They will not ask you to shrink your bright light to accommodate their fragile ego. Instead, they will stand beside you as an equal warrior and protect your brilliant energy from the world. This is the ultimate vindication you have been waiting for. The people who treated you as an option will have front row seats to watch you become an absolute priority. Their bitter envy will fuel your rising. You must physically claim this divine timeline before we move any further. The enemy wants you to doubt your worth and stay paralyzed in fear. Do not let the Matrix steal your massive shift today. Type 777 in the comments right now to physically claim this incoming miracle. Let your keystrokes act as a permanent spiritual seal. Lock your frequency in and prepare for the ultimate climax. Now, I need you to imagine this exact scenario happening behind their closed doors right now. We are going to look straight into the dark reality they are desperately trying to hide from the world. The master manipulator is sitting in a crowded room, surrounded by their loyal flying monkeys. Everyone is laughing and pretending that everything is perfectly fine. But beneath that fake smile, a massive internal system crash is quietly unfolding. Every single time your name is accidentally mentioned in that room, the atmosphere instantly freezes. A thick, suffocating wave of unspoken regret washes over the entire group. The narcissist quickly changes the subject to hide their visible panic. They try to laugh it off and project a false sense of absolute superiority, but their eyes tell a completely different story. They are internally bleeding out from the lethal wound of your total absence. They thought they could easily replace your pure frequency with a cheap imitation. They quickly gathered new people around them to fill the massive void you left behind. But every new person they touch feels like cold, dead ash compared to your radiant fire. The new supply is shallow, demanding, and utterly completely empty. The manipulator is slowly starving to death while sitting at a banquet of absolute garbage. They are finally realizing the catastrophic mistake they made. They threw away a priceless, irreplaceable diamond because they were too blind to recognize its true value. They treated you like a temporary burden while you were secretly acting as their only spiritual life support. And now that you have permanently pulled the plug, their entire fake empire is beginning to violently collapse. Their mask is cracking under the intense pressure of your silence. The people who once eagerly participated in their toxic smear campaign are waking up. The flying monkeys are starting to notice the erratic, unhinged behavior of their supposed leader. They are watching the narcissist obsessively check your social media profiles in the middle of the night. They see the bitter, green envy flashing in their eyes when they see you glowing and thriving without them. The narrative is completely falling apart. Your strict no-contact rule is acting as a brutal, invisible weapon. You did not have to lift a single finger to destroy their false reputation. You simply removed your divine protection from their toxic environment and let their own demons tear them apart. Your total silence is a deafening roar that echoes perfectly in their empty soul. They are trapped in a prison of their own making, and the walls are rapidly closing in. Listen to me very carefully, because 99% of people miss this massive energetic shift. The karmic partner is actively trying to drain your energy from a distance. They are throwing psychic hooks into the spiritual realm, hoping to catch a tiny piece of your attention. They want you to feel a sudden wave of nostalgic sadness so they can feed on your precious emotional response. Do not give them a single drop of fuel. When you feel that random pull of anxiety during your day, immediately recognize it as a desperate attack from a starving parasite. It is not your sadness. It is their profound terror projecting onto your highly sensitive energy field. You must cut the cord instantly and refuse to entertain their pathetic spiritual tantrums. You are no longer the unpaid therapist for a broken child wearing an adult mask. You are a chosen sovereign. The dark matrix is in a state of absolute chaos right now. The lower entities that controlled your past relationships are furious that you escaped their heavy frequency trap. They realize that your cellular vibration has ascended beyond their toxic reach. You are vibrating at a level of pure, untouchable grace. And this massive frequency upgrade is exactly what is drawing your divine union closer to your physical reality. The universe is wrapping your timeline in a thick shield of impenetrable divine armor. The narcissist is desperately trying to peek over the spiritual wall, but the blinding light of your new reality is burning their eyes. They are about to become a miserable spectator in the glorious movie of your spectacular life. The contrast between your rising empire and their crumbling facade will be a masterpiece of divine justice. We are approaching the absolute turning point of your spiritual journey today. The intense buildup of this hidden panic is about to reach a catastrophic boiling point. The heavens are preparing a cinematic climax that will violently shock the entire world. Your ultimate vindication is no longer a distant dream. It is a rapidly approaching physical reality that no one can stop. Prepare your spirit for the massive reveal. We are now entering a critical phase of suppressed, synchronized coherence. Your spiritual vessel is undergoing a massive multi-dimensional timeline shift right at this exact moment. The lower frequency matrix is violently collapsing around your sovereign energetic blueprint. You are experiencing a profound cellular frequency reset that permanently dissolves all previous karmic entanglements. The universe is applying an intense vibrational alchemy to your daily reality right now. Your soul is completely unplugging from the artificial construct of human suffering. This intense energetic calibration is not happening without a specific purpose. Heaven is actively preparing your physical body to anchor a miraculous divine union. This is not a fragile romantic connection based on earthly trauma bonding. It is a highly classified spiritual contract forged in the highest realms of celestial authority long before you were born. This incoming partner carries the exact synchronized gamma frequency required to match your unique diamond core perfectly. They are a demonstrated sovereign entity. When your two isolated frequencies finally collide in the physical realm, the impact will be absolutely catastrophic to the dark matrix. This sacred union carries the terrifying power to literally bend your current reality. Time itself will warp and fold around your combined sovereign presence. The stubborn financial blockages and relentless spiritual attacks that plagued your bloodline will instantly shatter upon their physical arrival. You are about to actively co-create a miraculous timeline of explosive abundance that defies all logical explanation. You have been constantly wondering how you will actually recognize this specific person when they finally arrive. The master manipulator of your past trained you to expect chaotic butterflies and overwhelming anxiety in the name of fake love. But this divine counterpart will bring an impenetrable wave of absolute nervous system regulation. They will never ask you to sacrifice your glowing light to keep their insecure ego warm. Instead, their matching frequency will act as a permanent energetic shield around your shared empire. Their physical presence feels like a deep cellular exhale. The karmic parasites from your past can spiritually sense this massive collision rapidly approaching your timeline today. They are watching the atmosphere around you crackle with an intense and completely undeniable electric charge. The narcissist inherently knows that the moment this divine contract is fully activated, their pathetic existence will be completely overshadowed forever. They are utterly paralyzed by the sheer magnitude of the blessing rushing toward your daily life. The entire demonic realm is collectively holding its breath right now in absolute terror. The universe has completely hidden this incoming partner from the prying eyes of your bitter enemies. They were kept in a strict spiritual quarantine just like you, to ensure their vital energy remained perfectly uncontaminated by the matrix. God deliberately orchestrated a flawless, multi-dimensional blind spot to protect this sacred union from any premature interference or sabotage. The grand reveal is going to hit your old toxic circle like a devastating spiritual tsunami. They will have absolutely no time to prepare for your glorious manifestation. Your undeniable ageless glow is about to amplify 1,000 times over. As this sovereign partnership merges into one, the combined emotional alchemy will completely reverse the aging process of your physical vessel. You will step into crowded rooms and quietly command the fundamental laws of nature to bow to your specific frequency. The very people who loudly mocked your painful waiting season will be utterly terrified by your sudden supernatural elevation. You are rapidly reclaiming the ultimate throne they tried so desperately to steal from you. This is the exact frequency shift that breaks the generational curse placed upon your family line. The endless cycle of broken hearts and empty promises stops with your magnificent spiritual ascension today. You are the specific cycle breaker. Heaven chose to rewrite the entire romantic history of your powerful bloodline. The sheer gravitational pull of your newly aligned energy is ripping the fabric of space and time to bring this person directly to your front door. Do not doubt this incoming miracle for a single second. We are standing mere seconds away from the most explosive climax of your entire spiritual journey. But heaven requires you to act as a bold beacon of light before the final verdict is publicly delivered. Share this specific message with one soul who is desperately crying out in the dark for a shift today. Be their guiding angel in this highly chaotic and confusing matrix. Let your simple act of sharing become a powerful physical declaration of your absolute readiness to receive the ultimate romantic miracle. The truth is about to be completely unleashed. Now, I need you to visualize this specific cinematic moment with absolute clarity. the heavily guarded prophetic verdict is finally ready to be delivered to the physical world. The master manipulator is standing in a crowded room, surrounded by their toxic flying monkeys, and they are loudly projecting their fake arrogance to anyone who will listen. But the atmosphere is about to shift violently. The grand doors to their carefully constructed false reality suddenly burst wide open, and the entire room goes completely silent in a matter of seconds. The universe steps aside to make way for your spectacular entrance. You walk into that exact space carrying an undeniable, ageless glow that absolutely commands the room, while the people who doubted you collectively hold their breath. But you are no longer walking alone in the dark. The sacred divine union that heaven prepared for you has fully manifested in the physical realm. You are standing next to a sovereign entity whose frequency perfectly matches your brilliant light. Their powerful presence acts as an impenetrable energetic shield around your physical body. The intense, radiant energy radiating from the two of you literally bends the room, and the dark matrix begins to panic. Everyone is staring in absolute awe. This is the exact X-ray of the public meltdown I promised you at the very beginning. Look closely at the face of the narcissist right now. The fake smile is completely frozen on their lips, while their eyes widen in absolute terror because they finally realize the massive mistake they made. The glass matrix they built to keep you contained just shattered into a million tiny pieces. They are experiencing a catastrophic internal crash. Their fragile ego is violently collapsing right in front of the very people they used to gossip with. Every single lie they told about your supposed mental breakdown is instantly exposed. The crowd is looking back and forth between your explosive abundance and their miserable existence, and the brutal truth is finally screaming louder than their toxic whispers. The vindication is absolutely glorious. The narcissist is desperately trying to catch your eye across the crowded room. They are silently begging for a tiny drop of your precious energy to soothe their sudden panic. But you do not even flinch. You look right through them as if they are completely invisible ghosts, while your new divine partner looks at the manipulator with calm authority. It is the ultimate display of supreme power. That silent interaction is the lethal blow that permanently ends their reign of terror. Your divine counterpart does not need to say a single angry word. Their mere presence loudly declares that you are a highly protected and irreplaceable diamond. The karmic parasite realizes they can never touch your timeline ever again because you are locked inside a sacred kingdom for all of eternity. They are completely defeated. The bitter regret hitting the narcissist right now is physically agonizing to witness. They are choking on the heavy gravity of their own foolish choices. They wanted you permanently buried in the dark, but instead, they became the exact shovel that dug up your ultimate treasure. Their cruel betrayal simply acted as the violent catalyst for your spectacular supernatural elevation. You truly won. Every tear you cried in total isolation is being publicly repaid with glorious dividends today. The flying monkeys who blindly followed the manipulator are slowly stepping away from them in deep disgust. The toxic kingdom is rapidly crumbling into dust, while your sovereign empire rises toward the bright sun to claim its rightful place. The universe has delivered its final verdict. Heaven has chosen its favorite warrior. Your absolute refusal to seek petty revenge is exactly what triggered this divine justice. You starved their demons with your heavy silence, and now heaven is feeding you with a miraculous romantic collision that defies all human logic. This love story is an unshakable monument to your incredible spiritual endurance, and the universe wants everyone to witness your crown. The people who treated you as an option are weeping in the shadows. The dark parasite is drowning in a deep pool of their own toxic green envy, They are frantically trying to convince the crowd that they are completely unbothered by your stunning arrival. But their shaking hands and erratic breathing expose the massive lie they are trying to sell to the room. They literally cannot breathe in the high-frequency atmosphere your new love story just created. They must flee in public disgrace. Let the profound weight of this spectacular victory settle deep into your physical bones. The agonizing season of waiting in wound is permanently closed. You are a cycle breaker who successfully navigated the darkest spiritual valleys without ever losing your pure heart. Your magnificent reward is standing right here in the brilliant light for the entire world to witness, and the dark curse is finally broken. You are untouched. No one will ever underestimate the quiet strength of the chosen ones again. The miraculous union you are stepping into will violently disrupt the dark matrix for decades to come. The enemy failed completely, and your timeline is forever secured in absolute divine protection. We are now ready to officially seal this prophetic decree and claim your ultimate physical harvest today. The portal is totally open. Breathe in this profound stillness. The chaotic storm that violently tested your spirit is officially over. You walked through the darkest valley of complete isolation without losing your pure heart, and the heavy burdens you carried for toxic people are permanently dissolved. Look around your newly cleared space. The air is finally crisp and clean. The matrix desperately tried to break your gentle soul. The narcissist wanted you to believe that your intense loneliness was a permanent life sentence. They hoped you would stay small so they could continuously feed on your radiant energy while keeping you entirely trapped in their dark loop. But their pathetic plan failed completely. You are untouchable now. Let us lock this magnificent sovereign identity firmly into your cellular memory. You walked into this brutal season actively bleeding from deep wounds. Those heavy wounds were inflicted by ignorant people who were entirely blind to your immense worth, and you spent years waiting in wound for a hollow apology from a master manipulator. But look at you right now. You have completely transcended their toxic matrix programming. While they are publicly unraveling in absolute disgrace, you are stepping into a permanent, ageless glow. The severe financial struggles and the immense spiritual exhaustion are shattering at your feet today. The closed doors of your past are permanently sealed shut, and you are stepping forward as the ultimate sovereign of your new timeline. You no longer wait for validation from completely broken people. You do not need the approval of flying monkeys who gladly feast on bitter lies. The miraculous love story rushing toward your reality is your ultimate divine reward, and this sacred counterpart will fiercely honor the massive battles you fought completely alone in the dark. They are arriving soon. This divine union will effortlessly bend the rigid laws of human reality. It will manifest explosive abundance to replace every single thing the enemy stole from your powerful bloodline. The generational curse stops completely with your magnificent ascension today. Because you are the specific cycle breaker, heaven chose to end this heavy cycle of pain. You won today, but you did not survive the blazing fire just to live a mediocre life. The ultimate verdict of your explosive abundance has already been signed in the high courts of heaven, but this massive blessing requires a firm physical anchor on earth to fully activate into your daily life. We are entering the most critical stage of this divine mandate right now. God does not measure your profound faith by your silent thoughts alone. He measures your absolute faith by your physical speed of obedience. The grand window of supernatural multiplication is standing wide open right at this exact moment, but the dark matrix will desperately try to whisper financial doubt into your logical left brain. The enemy wants you to stop. That hesitation is the exact matrix programming designed to keep your bloodline entirely broke. The accuser will tell you to calculate the physical cost and wait for a better time, but you must instantly silence that demonic whisper today. If your spirit is vibrating with a deep cellular knowing right now, heaven absolutely demands your immediate obedience. Prove to the universe that you are finally ready to receive the massive harvest. You must step through the divine portal with a bold, physical action. The supernatural realm requires an energy exchange to fully lock this miraculous timeline into your daily reality, and your absolute generosity is the exact trigger that activates the final phase of your blessing. Sow your financial seed today to firmly partner your finances with this specific divine mandate. Give a generous super thanks right now to physically seal your energetic alignment. Your rapid financial obedience proves that you trust the grand architecture of heaven, and it loudly rejects the frantic panic of the dark matrix. Watch heaven rapidly multiply your harvest before dawn. Do not let the dark elite steal this massive frequency shift from your powerful grasp. Secure your authentic access to this timeline by acting immediately. Your powerful seed is a direct spiritual weapon against the severe poverty mindset they tried to install in your mind, and the universe will rush to reward your bold faith with overflowing true abundance. The absolute terror of the narcissist is completely irrelevant to you now. They are watching from the shadows as you claim your ultimate royal inheritance. Every physical seed you sow today builds a thicker wall of divine protection around your upcoming romantic union, and you are actively funding the magnificent empire that will outlast their lies. You are completely insulated from all matrix losses from this moment forward. Your bold obedience guarantees that your physical reality will rapidly match your highest spiritual frequency, and heaven ensures your total safety as you confidently step into this miraculous new chapter. The dark curse is completely broken, and your magnificent crown is fully secured. Breathe in the sweet air of your permanent freedom today. The painful season of total isolation is officially closed forever. You are the chosen one who successfully bent time and completely rewrote the stars to claim your glorious divine destiny. So act upon this prophetic word right now to anchor your wealth. Your ultimate triumph is totally complete today.